From Breckinridge County High School, the Grayson County Lady Cougars are back in action looking for their 9th straight win. Standing in their way is the Cardinals of Nelson County. As we get ready to roll here, it is the 8-16 Nelson County and the 15-6 Lady Cougars. And a good afternoon and welcome to Tiger Arena here in Breckinridge County High School for this afternoon's coverage of Lady Cougar basketball on 103.9 The Moose and K105 Digital Productions. Sam Gormley here with you today. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in to this afternoon's coverage. Coming up on our locker room show, well, you might be able to see, looking at the camera, if you're watching on K105 Digital Productions, you might be saying, wait, Sam, is there a game happening right now? Yes, there is. Owensboro Catholic and Louisville Central are playing right now. Game is expanded. It was a close game for the most part, but they're going to end up not playing a lot of time in between these two games, so we're going to try and get through our pregame show and as much of it as possible. Coming up, though, we'll introduce you both teams, talk to the head coach, Mike McClintock, and bring you the starting lineups. That comes up and more right here on The Moose.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money.
We had an MRI, and then all of a sudden this doctor comes in and he says to us, we have the potential here for a catastrophic event.
And he looked scared.
He looked terrified. And he's like, we got to operate now. It just all changed. Life changed.
Bryce is one of the 47 children per day who are diagnosed with cancer. Today's treatments aren't enough. To watch the rest of Bryce's story, visit childrenscancer.org/story.
The Ad Council.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to Tiger Arena here at Breckinridge County High School as the Grayson County Lady Cougars are getting ready to take on the Lady Cardinals of Nelson County. Nelson County enters the record of 8-16. They are 3-6 in the 19th district. The players you'll need to know, well, it's two sisters. You've got two sophomores. In fact, it is a very young team as a whole for Nelson County. They have one player that is a junior or a senior. Everyone else on their team is a sophomore and younger. I mean, just reading down their roster. Number 2, Briley Linton. She is a senior. And then you're going 7th grader, 8th grader, freshman, 8th grader, 8th grader, 8th grader, 8th grader, 8th grader, freshman, 7th grader, sophomore, 7th grader, sophomore. Very, very, very young team. But those two sophomores that I mentioned, pretty good. Megan Simpson, sophomore center, 6 feet tall, number 42, 13.3 points, 10.2 rebounds per game. Her sister as well, Nora Kate Simpson, 16.5 points and 7 rebounds per game. Nora Kate only at 5'5". Megan is at 6 feet tall. But for Grayson County, your main key of today's game is slowing that duo down. Now that, easier said than done. Lady Cougars picked up a big win. They have won 8 straight, looking for number 9 today. We'll take a break, introduce you to them after this, as this is Lady Cougar Basketball on the Moose.
Hi, my name is Tara Mosley Hyde, and I'm the CEO of People Advocating Recovery. And I am also a person in long-term recovery. And when I first started my recovery journey, it wasn't always easy for me to access resources. So now you can call today at 833-8 KY Help and get access to treatment and other options and other resources. Call today. There is no judgment and no shame to look for help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready, because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to Breckinridge County High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars are about ready to roll against Nelson County. In fact, game number 2 of the day has just ended. The biggest issue as to why we're taking so long is that the first game of the day, which was between Bowling Green and North Hard, went into double overtime. So we've been playing behind all day up to that point anyways. Grayson County is just about to take the floor. They're putting 10 minutes on the clock, so I'd assume we're probably about 12 minutes away from tip-off between Grayson County and Nelson County. Lady Cougars have won 8 straight games, and they're playing extremely good basketball right now. I mean, it's their best stretch it's their best stretch since 2015. If you're just looking at it in wins just alone, defeated Whitesville Trinity on Friday night, last night, and then earlier this week they defeated Thomas Nelson, a team that Nelson County split their season series with. Now, do you read anything into that? I don't know. I don't know that I really buy a whole lot into it, but I think you've been seeing different players step up at different times for this Lady Cougar team. I mean, you saw last night, Allie Jennings comes away with a career-high 13 points. Ella Narvaez had a big offensive performance. Isabel Blanton coming off of a double-double as well last night. There have been just moments that everybody has stepped up. Of course, Sydney Perkins, she just had a 30-piece too, just 2 weeks ago today. So anybody can step up and help up this team. Coach Mike McClintock is the head coach. We'll take a break, talk to him, get his thoughts on the matchup after this, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran, and disability employer.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on Litchfield's Country Station 103.9 The Moose. Sam Gorbly now joined by Coach Mack. Coach, you had the game last night, win over Whitesville Trinity, much better performance than the last time that you played that team. When you got the chance to go back, what'd you see?
Well, we just took care of the ball a lot better. We didn't have half the turnover we did the first time we played them, and we moved the ball really well, made them have to adjust on defenses, and I just felt like we played really one of our better ball games.
When you have a game less than 24 hours later, do you have to change how you watch the film of the Friday night game, or do you still have your same habits, or do you go back and rewatch it on Sunday, or does it really not change at all?
I just watched it this morning just to look over some things and see, how well we did do. I mean, we moved the ball, I thought, really well, shared the ball, didn't really take any crazy shots, and in the first game, which you remember well, we'd turn the ball over, we'd take hurried shots and things like that, but we just settled down early last night and played our game.
One of the players that had her best game was Allie last night, had a career-high 13 points in that game. What have been the steps she's taken to develop into the offensive end?
Well, she's really been working on her post moves. Coach Jones and Officer Melton comes in and they kind of work with the bigs, and I'll take the guards on the other end, or we'll split them up somehow, and then Elaine and I will, work with the guards on one end. So it's paying off. I thought her, Ella, Kennedy played well. I mean, I think I figured up they had between those four, they may have had 30-some rebounds. I mean, Allie had a double-double. Isabel had a double-double. We're just playing together great as a team, and as long as we do that, we're okay. Now, if we get to where we're not sharing the ball and stuff like that, that's when we start to have problems.
Last week, you had a similar scenario where you had a Friday night game and then had to go on the road the next day playing a mid-afternoon game. What are the challenges of that?
Just making sure the girls gets up out of bed early enough to, kind of get woke up before we get to the place where we're playing at, and they've been doing that. We kind of come in this morning and had a little bit of a walkthrough, let them shoot around. I mean, it wasn't nothing really, planned out. We went over some notes that we got on Nelson, and, it's just mainly to get them up moving around.
You mentioned some of those notes against Nelson County. What do you see from them? They've got a duo of two sisters who are pretty solid.
Yes, they're really good. One's a big, one's a perimeter player. They're averaging 16 and 13, and, they're kind of your young team. I noticed, that those two are sophomores. They have no juniors, one senior, and the rest of them are freshmen and eighth graders, and I think there's even a seventh grader in there. So, they play hard. They like to play a zone. They don't play a lot of man. They don't pressure a lot we have seen yet. I mean, that all could change today. And I really feel like if we slow those two down, that we've really got a good chance.
You mentioned the youth of a team. Is there anything you can do as a coach to make that youth become a bigger factor?
Well, I've been thinking, maybe put a little more pressure on them than what they're used to, and see what happens.
8 straight wins, chance to go to 9. How do you make it happen?
Take care of the ball, rebound, and our defense has to be focused on those two girls.
Coach, good luck. More comes up on the Locker Room Show after this.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor, but I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran, and disability employer.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Locker Room Show on 103.9 The Moose. Sam Gormley back here with you. Let's meet the starting lineups for both of these teams really quick. First off for Nelson County, Briley Linton, the senior guard, averages 4.4 points per game. Malia Jones, the 8th grader, number 14, 1.4 points, 2.1 rebounds. Selena Chen, the freshman, 2.8 and 3.1. Nora Kate Simpson, 16.5 and 2.0. And Megan Simpson, 13.3 and 10.2. Head coach Trey Dugan. Lineup for the Grayson County Lady Cougars, the record of 15 and 6. Bree Jones, the 8th grader, 9.5 points, 3.0 rebounds per game. Isabel Blanton, the junior, 5.1 points, 3.1 rebounds a game. Sydney Perkins, the senior, 15.3 points. Allie Jennings, just about 3 points. Sutton Van Meter, 8.2 points. Jones, Perkins, Van Meter, Jennings, Blanton. Head coach Mike McClintock. The play-by-play of Grayson and Nelson is next on the Moose.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
It's been a tough couple of months.
The governor has declared a state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors the storm. Move to the following counties their portion sequence.
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
Grayson County and Breckinridge County about ready to roll here today. Once more, those lineups for Grayson County: Jones, Perkins, Van Meter, Jennings, Blanton. For Nelson County: Linton, Jones, Chen, Simpson, and Simpson. The play-by-play of Grayson County and Nelson County comes back next here on Litchfield's Country Station 103.9, The Moose.
The governor has declared a state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors the storm. Move to the following counties their portion sequence.
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day, a movement toward life-saving resources, movement toward advancing research and care, movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at movingdaywalk.org.
Welcome back to Tiger Arena here at Breckinridge County High School. At least if you're watching, you're wondering, what happened to the lights? Yeah, no, they've turned them down as they are getting ready to roll here in this matchup. These two teams played twice. 2015 at the world-famous Owensboro Sports Center, 56-41 at Nelson County won. And February the 17th, 2014 at Grayson County, it was a Nelson County 79-68 win. I have to be careful in really saying the world-famous Owensboro Sports Center because I guess the Owensboro Catholic fans that were surrounding us in the previous game, they have vacated the premises. I got to be careful in taking my shots at the Sports Center. Nah, I don't care. They can hear it. It's time for basketball in Harned. Jennings to jump against Simpson for Nelson County. And the opening tip is up, and it is controlled by the Lady Cougars as Jennings wins the tip and taps it back to the senior Sydney Perkins, who flips it off to the 8th grader Bree Jones. Lady Cougars 8 straight wins, looking to win number 9. They are in their longest win streak since 2015 when they won 10 straight. In the corner to Perkins, off to the right side to Blanton, on the inside to Jones, dumps it off, wide open, left block, basket good by Allie Jennings on the inside. She's coming off a career-high 13 points last time out against Whitesville Trinity, a game that the Lady Cougars won 59-33. Backing off into the back corner, a 3 is missed on the floor by Nora Kate Simpson. Isabel Blanton with a rebound. She came away with a double-double in the win last night. In the corner to Perkins, catch and shoot 3. Good for Sydney Perkins. Lady Cougs up 5-0. 45 seconds into the game here from Breckinridge County High School. Up the middle of the floor, Nora Kate Simpson. Bounce pass into the corner to Chen. Her shot is an air ball. Nora Kate Simpson misses the first rebound, gets a second chance. Rebound bouncing around, out of bounds, off of Blanton. It will stay here. Your officials for today's game, and we'll have to tell you that after this 30-second timeout by Trey Dugan. Lady Cougars on top 5-0 early. This is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Grayson County leads Nelson County at Breckinridge County 5-0. 1:01 into the game, so 6:59 left in the first quarter. It will be a Lady Cardinal ball underneath of their own basket, and they'll give it up top. Driving down into the corner to Linton. Back up top now to Nora Kate Simpson. Again, you got two sisters for Nelson County, Nora Kate and Megan. They're their two leading scorers, both of them sophomores. Megan gives it back to Nora Kate, who loses the dribble at the left elbow. Gives it back up top to Linton. Linton is the senior lone upperclassman on the team. On the inside, Jennings knocks the ball away from Megan Simpson, but she recovers and lays it in on the right side. Correction, that's Nora Kate Simpson that makes that basket, and it's 5-2. Lady Cougars on top. Sydney Perkins had an early 3, and the basket on the inside was good by Allie Jennings to start the scoring off. Right side, Blanton, bounce pass to the free throw line to Jones. Back up top to Van Meter. Little ball fake off to the right side to Blanton. Into the corner to Perkins. Back up top, swinging off left side, Van Meter. Deep 3, left side. It's off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Megan Simpson for Nelson County, and she flips it off to the far side to the senior Briley Linton. Linton up the far side of the floor, going to reset up the offense. Hearing the call from the first-year head coach Trey Dugan, who has that 8-16 record that matches the record that Grayson County, or that the team as Nelson County has as a whole. Your officials for today's game, Brian Robinson, Lauren Frazier, and Trevino Kelly. All under the third region here today. Nora Kate Simpson going to set it up at the logo. Man-to-man defense for Grayson County to open up here in this game. 5-2, they lead early. 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Linton on the left wing gets a screen from Simpson. Linton's going to drive downhill, tried to feed it in the post, and it goes right through. She was trying to find it to Megan Simpson. Wasn't necessarily the greatest pass, and it'll go all the way through. Grayson County's going to get the ball back. I think early on in this game, you saw them go right to the basket. You know, they drew up an early play to give Allie Jennings a touch early, and then Perkins hit a 3. They weren't wasting any time just with ball movement. Van Meter at the free throw line, jump pass into the corner to Perkins. Off to Blanton, back up top to Van Meter. 3, top side, off to the right. Rebounded by Blanton, gives it back to Perkins. Step back 3, right side, off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Nelson County up the far side of the floor, and rolling around goes Linton in those white jerseys with the red numerals and the red stripe up each side of the pant leg. Another interior pass is knocked away, goes off the hand of Chen, and it'll head back towards Grayson County. 5-2, Lady Cougs on top. 5:04 left in the first quarter of play here from Tiger Arena. Cougar boys will face Breckinridge County following this game. Van Meter into the far corner to Perkins. Another 3 let fly for the senior. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound by Nelson County on the floor. The double team comes. They flip it off to Linton. Linton is up and running and is bumped by Jennings at the half-court line. Jennings, her first, team's first. Nelson County started off strong, 3-9 though since the start of the brand new year. They play in a tough district though. If you're in there with Bardstown Bethlehem, who is one of the top girls basketball teams in the state of Kentucky, that's a tough district. Inside bounce pass, wide open. Chen misses the layup. Rebound, jump ball. The arrow. No, a foul is rather going to be called on Linton. It's going to be her first and the team's first. And we're going to have our first substitution in the game. Riley Reynolds, the 7th grader, will come into the game for the Lady Cardinals. 2.4 points, 1.6 rebounds. We touched on it. This Nelson County team, 94% of their scoring this year, or 94% of their players are sophomores and under. This is an extremely young basketball team. In between the circles, Perkins, bounce pass to Jennings at the free throw line. Gives it off to Jones, little ball fake. Jones going to drive downhill. Floater from 5, good. 7-2, Grayson County on top. 4:10 left here in the first quarter of play. Here on a Saturday afternoon at the Owensboro not the Owensboro Sports Center, Tiger Arena. Owensboro Sports Center's on my mind. Bounce pass to the left block, and a walk is called on Riley Reynolds. Be Van Meter to take and run the point. It's been a switch for Grayson County. Nothing that Bree Jones has done. They've had Van Meter run a lot more with a point since last night. And they played Jones more on the inside and really liked how it opened up the offense. Up top, Van Meter swings it off left side to Jones. Bounce pass inside to Jones. Back up to Blanton. Up top to Perkins. She's going to let the 3 fly. It is no good. Rebound on the floor, bouncing around, and jump ball. Arrow to the Lady Cardinals. 7-2. Grayson County has the lead. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter from Breckinridge County High School. Up the near side of the floor comes Jones. Angles back towards, poked away from behind, taken away by Blanton for Grayson County. Lady Cougars working 2-on-3. Van Meter, 18 on the left side, too strong. Rebounded by Megan Simpson. She's going to flip it off to the guard, Linton. Linton, an outlet pass to the far side, and weaving through, spin move, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Nora Kate Simpson. She shoved Van Meter on her spin. That'll be her first, team second. And subs in Kennedy Green and Ellen Narvaez will come into the game for Grayson County. In for Nelson County is going to be Emily Mackin. Mackin, 56% of her shots this season have come from three-point range. That's why she's in there. Keep an eye on it. Looks like a 3-2 zone for Nelson County with Green and Narvaez into the game for Grayson. Two players that have been playing extremely well during this win streak. Into the far corner to Narvaez. Up top to Van Meter. Inside to Green. Green runs the baseline. Flips it back off to Van Meter. With the left hand, gives it off to Perkins. Into the far corner to Narvaez. Bounce pass to Jones. Back up top to Van Meter. Down to the right block to Green. Green bounce pass to Jones. Off the left side. Too strong. Rebounded by Simpson for Nelson County. It was a good possession for Grayson. Just didn't get a good shot. Good interior defense by Nelson County. Megan Simpson spins it off to the right side to Reynolds. She drives. She kicks to Nora Kate Simpson. Step back. Left wing three. It's an air ball. And that is going to be saved inbounds by Perkins. She's going to look to push up the far side of the floor. Perkins on the left wing. Inside to Narvaez on the left block. Feeds it back up top. Van Meter, three. No good. Off the back of side. Rebounded by Simpson. Grayson County made their first two shots. They've gone cold since that point. The best part is Nelson County's not much better on the floor. Spinning around up top to Linton. Left wing to Reynolds. Drives in on Narvaez. Spins around. Loose ball. Deflected and goes into the hands of Nora Kate Simpson for Nelson County. 7-2, Grayson County on top. 2 minutes left in the first quarter of play. Linton over on that far side. The pass onto the interior. Running down underneath of it is Simpson. She can't get it. And it's rebounded on the shot by Perkins for Grayson. Perkins up the near side of the floor. She'll pull up a transition. Right side three. Got it. Second three of the game for Sydney Perkins. 10-2. Lady Cougars in control early against the Lady Cardinals. Simpson up top. Grayson County sticking to the man-to-man defense. Trey Dugan calls off a set for his team. On the right side, Nora Kate Simpson fakes the drive, gets it back up top to the senior Linton. Again, Linton the only upperclassman on this team. Right side to Mackin. She almost fell out of bounds with it and has to just give it right back now to the senior guard, Linton. Linton with the right hand, back up top, swings it off left side now to Reynolds. Grayson County's defense is not allowing anything on the inside for Nelson County. And they're not necessarily trying to take anything. Here goes Simpson. She kicks it off to the far corner. Linton, wide open three. It is no good. Perkins with the rebound for Grayson County. Linton shoots 33% from three. Just couldn't get that one to drop. And Grayson County's going to have the ball back. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. They lead 10-2. Narvaez, far corner. Back up top to Van Meter. Swings it off right side to Perkins, who has 2 threes early on in the contest. Jones, ball fake with the right hand. Gives it off deep on the right wing to Perkins. Back up top to Van Meter. Swings it off to the far side to Narvaez. 23 seconds and counting left in the first quarter of play. Van Meter to the corner to Jones. Wide open, near side three. Got it! Bree Jones has 5. Perkins has 6. Grayson leads 13-2. 10 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Simpson up the far side of the floor. Weaving through goes Simpson. She drives. The right-handed floater is missed, but free throws will come. Narvaez picks up her first foul, team's second. And the line will be Nora Kate Simpson. 74.4% for the sophomore, who also is a pretty good softball player. She misses her first free throw. Hit .409 with 2 dingers and 25 RBIs for the softball team. Pretty good day at the office there. You hit above 400, that'll get it done. Gets the second free throw to fall. Grayson County has it with 4.9 on the clock here in the first quarter. Jones is not going to touch it, and she's going to end up picking it up at the beyond the half-court line with 4 seconds. Van Meter off to the far side to Perkins. 3 at the buzzer. Good for Sydney Perkins. She puts it in. Great smart play by Bree Jones to allow the ball to roll all the way up the floor, and she puts it in. 16-3, Lady Cougars on top of Nelson County. This is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
The basketball IQ of Bree Jones on that play to allow it to roll all the way to half court and allow the Lady Cougars to get a shot off. Sydney Perkins hits the 3 on the far side of the floor, and it's 16-13. Lady Cougars on top of Nelson County. I saw Brian Jones, her dad, an assistant coach, point to his head as if to say, just such a smart play from his daughter. 3 near side by Perkins to start the quarter off. It's off the back of the iron. Rebounded on the floor by Mackin for Nelson County. 16-3. Lady Cougars lead Nelson County here early on in this second quarter of play. Pass deflected up top and run back down by Linton. Lady Cougars coming out in a tighter man-to-man defense here. It was a quarter court. They've almost extended it more to a half court, trying to put some pressure on the young Nelson County team. Ball outside, deflected by Reynolds. She's able to gain it back. Handoff pass into the far corner to Simpson. She tries an interior pass and goes right into the hands of Green for the Lady Cougars. Van Meter right up the middle of the floor, gives it off to Green. Green drives in on Simpson, goes around her, and is blocked in the shot on the recovery, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it will head towards the Lady Cardinals. Natalie Nally into the game for Nelson County. And Malia Jones re-enters. Jones got the start. 16-3, Grayson on top. Perkins has 9. Jones has 5 to pace the Lady Cougars in scoring. Up the near side, Jones picks the pocket. Fast break for Bree Jones down the right side, layup good. 7 early for Bree Jones. And it's 18-3, Lady Cougs rolling early on here against Nelson County. Step back left side 3, good. Put in by Riley Reynolds. She was only 1 of 4 from 3 prior to that point. Puts in the open 3 on that side. And that gets maybe Nelson County sometimes it's just that one shot dropping is all you really need to get some of the momentum back. Van Meter holds the ball at the logo, looks towards her bench to get a play call. Now Nelson County's going to come with some pressure. Right side, Jones. Driving down with the right hand, gets around two defenders, goes in with a layup on the right side. Bree just somehow gets to the hole and lays it in on that right side. Great move by Bree Jones. 20-6. Lady Cougars have won 8 straight, trying to make it 9 straight. And it's looking really good early. But this game seems very similar to that game last Saturday against Hancock County, where they played a great first half and an awful second half. Off left wing, Jones. Up top to Nora Kate Simpson. Feeds it into Megan Simpson. Good interior defense to deflect the pass right back into the hands of Nora Kate Simpson. Nora Kate drives down. Hand off to Reynolds. Reynolds gives it off now to Jones. Jones gives it to Nora Kate Simpson. Goes in with a floater, and the flip shot's good on the interior for Nora Kate Simpson. She's got 5 points. Grayson County leads 20-8, 5:20 left in the first half of play. At the logo, Van Meter. Right side to Jones. Jones drives to that right hand, gets around another defender, fires a pass off to the far side to Van Meter, who saves it and bounds into the hands of Perkins. Perkins weaves through, floater from the left side, rattles in. Great play by Sutton Van Meter to keep the ball alive on not a great pass by Bree Jones. And Grayson leads 22-8, 4:54 left in the third quarter of play, and a blocking foul is called on Grayson County on the drive. Get this to Van Meter? It is. For Sutton, that's just her first. Team's first. Jennings and Blanton come in. Green and Narvaez come out. Some good interior defense. Neither one of those players scored. I'm not sure either one had a rebound, but the defense, which doesn't show up in the stat sheet, was definitely good. Nora Kate Simpson pulls up, left side, good. Tell those Simpson sisters, they're a problem. And as a sophomore duo in that 19th district, they got a good future. Right side, Perkins. Back up top to Jennings. Swings it off left side to Van Meter. Gets a screen. Van Meter off the screen. 3. Bottom of the nets for Grayson County. Van Meter hits her first 3 of the game and is 25-10. Lady Cougars up by 15 against Nelson County in this game. Go 5-out look. Will Nelson County trying to set up some drives. 3 left side. It's off the right side by Riley Reynolds. She'd only attempted 4 threes on the season prior to that point. Has attempted 2 today. Blanton drives in, loses the ball, throws it off a Nelson County player. 4 minutes left in the first half. Grayson in control against Nelson. Perkins will trigger. Bounce pass into the corner to Van Meter. Up top to Perkins, 3 off the screen, in and out, it pops. Somehow it does not drop. Megan Simpson with a rebound for Nelson County. Giving it up to the guard, Malia Jones for Nelson County. She fires a pass to Reynolds. Reynolds gets around Perkins, layup missed, short, rebound. Jennings has it for Grayson County and fends it off to the guard, Blanton. Up top to Van Meter, 3.5 left in the first half. Lady Cougars in control. Right side, Jones. Ball fake. Off the screen, shot, too strong. Simpson, Nora Kate with it for Nelson County. Inside pass to Reynolds, over Van Meter, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Sutton. That'll be her second, team's second. Mike McClintock did not agree. 2 shots will come for Riley Reynolds, 73% on the season for the 7th grader. Too strong. Back into the game, or into the game rather, Lacey Newton for Nelson County. Ella Narvaez will come in for Grayson County in place of Sutton Van Meter. Mike McClintock talking with the official Trevino Kelly, and they ended with both laughing at whatever the conversation was. Trevino Kelly, though, he's got a good personality, so he very well could have slid a joke in or something. Second free throw good by Reynolds. Selena Chen re-enters for Nelson County. Lady Cougars had 5 on the floor. No, it was a missed sub. That's kind of odd. Well, Van Meter will now come back out of the game. Narvaez will re-enter. I don't really know what happened there. That was kind of weird. 25-11, 3:10 left in the third quarter. That's what I need for Steven. Steven usually would have kept up with that. Left block Jennings on that left block. Bounce pass into the corner to Jones. She drives, she kicks up top to Perkins, lets another 3 fly. Good for Sydney Perkins. That's 14 for Sydney Perkins in the first half of play. On the drive, foul called as Nora Kate Simpson will go to the stripe. Foul whistled on Perkins, her first. Team's third. Nora Kate Simpson to shoot 2. The first one is good. One more coming for the sophomore. And nothing but net. Lady Cougars in control, 28-13, 2:48 left in the first half. Here from Hartnett, Kentucky. Right side Jones. Back up top to Perkins, immediately had a hand in her face. Left wing Blanton with the right hand. Back up top to Narvaez. Narvaez spins, handoff pass to Perkins. Perkins curls around, pulls up from the left side, does not roll in. Jennings gets the rebound, goes back up and is fouled. Nora Kate Simpson, her second, team's first of the quarter. Grayson County's first free throws of the game will be taken by Allie Jennings. Jennings was 3 of 4 from the line last night and makes the first here today. In and out, it pops, rebound, jump ball is going to be it. The arrow is pointed towards Nelson County, but Narvaez and Chen were fighting over it. Megan Simpson will re-enter the game now for Nelson County. Giving it in Nora Kate Simpson, who remains into the game. Behind the back dribble, blows it right around Jones. Bounce pass to the left wing. Inside pass deflected into the hands of Lauren Frazier, and it is going to stay here. Into the corner, Nora Kate Simpson, guarded by Jones. Back up top, deep 3, top side, rattles in. Put in by Natalie Nally. She shoots almost 40% from 3 on the season and puts in the open one there. 29-16. Lady Cougars still in control. Don't want anything quite to allow for a comeback, though. Jones gets around the defender, is bumped, crosses it to Perkins, 3 left wing, strong. Rebounded though by Jones. She goes back up, and it's blocked out of bounds by Simpson. And it's going to stay here with Grayson County with 1:38 left in the first half. Mackin re-enters for Nelson County. Left wing Jones, up top to Blanton, inside to Jennings, fires it off to Narvaez. Little ball fake for Ella Narvaez, runs the baseline and steps out of bounds. Ball headed back the way of Nelson County with 90 seconds left in the first half of play. Kennedy Green will re-enter. Allie Jennings will come out. Cougar boys will face Breckinridge County after this game, and that one was scheduled to start at 3:30. It's not starting at 3:30. We'll just tell you that right now. On the inside, the little hoop shot missed. Rebounded by Narvaez for Grayson County. Over that far side, Perkins lowers her shoulder, gets in, and ball goes out of bounds. She falls down. I think when she fell down, the ball ended up slapping off the foot of Simpson on the interior. Far corner Narvaez, left wing Jones, up top to Blanton, into the corner, an illegal screen going to be called on Kennedy Green. Trying to free up Sydney Perkins. Her first, team's fourth. 1:09 left in the first half. Lady Cougars on top 29-16. Perkins and Jones have combined for most of Grayson County's points early on. Downhill drive. Nora Kate Simpson is fouled from behind. I think they're going to give this to Jones. Bumped her on the backside. For Bree, that'll be her first, and that'll be 2 shots for Nora Kate Simpson. She's 3 of 4 from the line today. First one, good. Not only good, that one was perfect. Second finds the bottom of the net as well for Nora Kate Simpson, and it's now an 11-point game. Let's see if Grayson can win this last minute, build some more confidence. Jones in between the circles for Grayson. 45 seconds and counting. Jones on the drive, into the corner. Nice defense, sealing it off from Mackin. Up top, blanks it. She'll step into the left side 3. Too strong. Rebound. Green rips it away. Jump ball. Simpson and Green were fighting for it. Great defense on the inside by Kennedy Green to get it back. And Van Meter will re-enter the game with the 2 fouls in place of Narvaez. Linton comes back into the game for Nelson County in place of Nora Kate Simpson. You're seeing the offensive player with 2 fouls for Grayson County put on the floor. The defensive player with 2 fouls coming off the floor on either side. Into the corner, Perkins, catch and shoot 3. Off the back of the iron, rebound. Nelson County has it. Players were hitting the deck left and right. And it was just Mackin standing there. She's like, yes, I do have the ball. Up top, Van Meter gambles on a pass, can't quite get it, goes through the legs. And now Bree Jones comes up to defend. On the inside, Megan Simpson, the double team comes. Crossing it, a wide open left wing 3 is in and out. Rebound on the floor, put back, foul. With 6 seconds left. Bree Jones whistled for her second foul. Into the line is going to be, looks like Mackin. No, it's Lainey Newton. 51.3% to shoot 2. First one good. I don't believe there's any relation to Zach. At least I hope not for her sake. Second chance, no good. Rebounded by Blanton with 5 seconds. Lady Cougars can maybe get a shot off. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Van Meter drives. She will not realize how much time's on the clock. They would have had a great shot if she'd have just been able to throw it up. But at the end of the first half of play, it's still Lady Cougars in control, 29-19. Lady Cougar basketball on K105, Digital Productions, and the Moose.
The governor has declared a state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors the storm, including the following counties that are fortunately.
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day. A movement toward life-saving resources. Movement toward advancing research and care. Movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at movingdaywalk.org.
Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
It's been a tough couple of months.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to Breckinridge County High School, where the Lady Cougars in control 29-19 at the half. In fact, it's a very quick halftime, so what we're going to do is we're going to send it right to break because I realized it's a lot less time than I thought. Lady Cougars on top by 10. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on the Moose.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
but now our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Lady Cougars in control, 29-19 at the half. See if we can't run down a score or two from around the region. Obviously, right now, not a whole lot going on in this third region afternoon. I do love that, the Cougar boys game is supposed to start at 3:30. It's probably not going to right now, as it's probably safe to say that, as they'll face Breckinridge County a little bit later on here. Score update, Owensboro Catholic here defeated Louisville Central 76-58. That is a final score. And other than that, that's really all the scores. Bowling Green in girls did defeat North Hardin earlier today in double overtime. 50-47, I think was the final score of that game. We were here at the very end of it. It was exciting, and there's no question. Lady Cougars on top by 10. We'll take a break, write down the scoring for the first half. After this is Lady Cougar Basketball on the Moose.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready, because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to Breckinridge County High School, where Grayson County leads by 10 at the half. The scoring for the first half of play, 11 for Nora Kate Simpson for Nelson County, 4 for Riley Reynolds, 3 for Natalie Nally, 1 for Lainey Newton. Big old 0 for Megan Simpson, their second leading scorer. For Grayson County, 14 for Sydney Perkins, 7 for Bree Jones, 3 for Allie Jennings, and 3 for Sutton Van Meter. I had a feeling Lady Cougars were going to have somebody have a big game. So far it's been Sydney with 14 points. The question is, what adjustments will Nelson County make to try and limit that in the second half, and how can Grayson County counteract that moving forward? 29-19, Lady Cougs on top by 10. The second half comes up next here on the Moose.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Welcome back here to Breckinridge County High School. I was expecting some nice music coming back, and it never did come. So I don't really want to start singing to you. Instead, you might hear in the background, you might have just heard some other music. 29-19, Grayson County has the lead. Nice catch by Superintendent Robinson as he almost just dropped his phone. He was going up to wave at us and almost dropped his phone. It was a pretty good catch there he made. In fact, it looks like he's going to be in our perch right behind us. We got to be at our best behavior from our broadcast vantage point. We're underway here in the second half of play. Grayson County up by 10 against Nelson County here from the not the Owensboro. It's on my mind for some reason. It's because last Saturday we were there. I don't know. It's been a long stretch of games here. Up top, Nelson County has the ball at Breckinridge County High School. On the right side, three by Nora Kate Simpson. Bounces off the rim, and it goes into the hands of Sydney Perkins for Grayson County, who's going to take it up the far side of the floor. Grayson County up by 10, 7.5 left here in this third quarter of play. Lady Cougars looking to win game number 9 in a row. Van Meter back into the game. She had 2 fouls in the first half of play, didn't get to play a lot. Left elbow, Blanton, pass deflected up top now to Jennings. Handoff pass to Van Meter. She drives, she splits, and foul on the floor whistled on Nelson County. Called on Selena Chen, team's first. For Nelson County, Nora Kate Simpson has 2 fouls. For Grayson County, Bree Jones and Sutton Van Meter have 2 fouls. That's your foul situation as we move forward here in this second half of play. Perkins thought about the 3 on the far side. Didn't have a good shot. Gives it off to Jones. Gives it to Blanton. Deflected up top. Left wing, Van Meter. 3 off the backside. Rebound out of bounds off of Nelson County. Nora Kate Simpson had that rebound and realized she had no chance of saving it, so just caught it, put it on her hip and just ran out of bounds. She's like, there's nothing I can do here. Perkins into the far corner to Jennings. Off right side to Jones. Up top to Van Meter. Inside to Jennings on the cut. Layup missed. Rebounded by Nelson County. You got to finish that if you're Grayson. Moving forward, and we're going to have an offensive foul. Nora Kate Simpson runs over Sutton Van Meter, and Sutton is slow to get up. That one sounded like it hurt. Offensive foul. Mike McClintock coming out to check on Sutton Van Meter. That sounded like it really hurt. We got a member of the Breckinridge County training staff got to come out and check on Sutton right now. There's one thing that I know about the, and I knew that the trainer was coming to look at her, and she shakes her head and she says, nope. There's one thing I know about the Van Meters. They're tough as nails. Like on the football field, Jaron, I still believe that, Jaron probably was more hurt in that Edmonson County game, first game of the season, and he told coach to put him in the final play of the game. And he made the play that won the game that day at Edmonson County in football. Sutton's the same way. You're not taking them off the floor. Right side to Blanton as Kennedy Green did come in for Sutton. I'm sure she won't be out long. Green on the layup, too strong. Rebound, long one, chased out by Nora Kate Simpson. Fast break for Nora Kate, driving down the left side, and the layup is there on the flip for Nora Kate Simpson. She's got 13 points, and the Grayson County lead is down to 8 now with 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Left elbow to Green and is fouled. She was trying to pass, and too much of the arm, Riley Reynolds. Or rather, correction, that's on Jones. Her first team's third. And it's going to stay here. Inside to Jennings. Jennings goes up. Shot missed. Almost drops, but she'll go to the line. Chen whistled for the foul. Her second. Team's fourth. Nelson County's been called for more fouls in the first 2 minutes of this third quarter than they had in the entire first half of play. Allie makes her first free throw. Grayson County playing a little bit more aggressive, though. Second one, good. Up the near side of the floor, Simpson is then bumped to the backcourt. They'll call that on Green. That is her second. Team's first of this second half of play. And I hope that this isn't going to be a sign of things to come in this second half, because we have one more game to go that is technically supposed to start in 10 minutes. Now, I might not be great at math, but 6 plus 8 in game time to play, that's 14. I don't think we're starting on time. Unless we're not starting on time. Inside pass taken away by Kennedy Green, but still I hope we're not going to get into a bunch of fouls. We're going to be here all night. Inside to Jennings, pass off her hand and out of bounds. Now Lady Cougar's going to come up with some full court pressure. Looks like it is just going to be man-to-man full court. And now it is going to shift into this diamond pressure. Nora Kate Simpson breaks it somehow up the far side. Bounce pass to Chen. Layup, no good. Rebound by Simpson. Her putback is missed, but she's going to go to the free throw line. Foul on Jones. That is her third. And Sutton Van Meter's immediately going to come back into the game for Bree Jones after the first free throw from Nora Kate Simpson. She missed her first one, has made 5 straight since then. And makes that first one. Foul trouble starting to mount up for Grayson. They're in control, but you don't want to allow this team to get any confidence. Both free throws good by Simpson. 31-23, Grayson County up by 8. 5.5 left in the third quarter. Lady Cougars will play again on Monday against our friends from Butler County. Left wing Blanton, inside to Green, off the side, blocked by Chen, but a foul whistled on Chen. That'll be her third, team's fifth. 2 shots coming for Kennedy Green. Kennedy struggled from the free throw line this season, but she's improved a lot over these last couple of weeks and is going 1 of 2 almost every single time, which, you know what, if you're not a great free throw shooter, she makes the first one there. 1 of 2 is better than 0 of 2. And if you can go and improve 1 of 2, next thing you know, you're getting to 2 of 2, and it just keeps on adding up from there. Green misses the second one short. Right on cue, she gets 1 out of 2, and you know what? That works all the same. Down the near side of the floor comes Linton. Up top, little ball fake, bounce pass left wing. Nora Kate Simpson lets the 3 fly. It is no good. Rebounded by Kennedy Green for Grayson County. An outlet pass to Sydney Perkins up the far side of the floor. Perkins inside to Jennings. Spinning around. Jennings, layup good on the inside for Grayson County. Back to double digits is the lead for Grayson. 34-23. 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third quarter. 5-out look, or 4-round 1 look for Nelson County. Nora Kate Simpson, who has had the hot hand. Megan Simpson is not in the game, and I don't see her on the bench right now for Nelson County. That's kind of interesting. Their second leading scorer, in fact, she now is returning to the bench right now. Hopefully it looks like she might have been being worked on. Linton up top, drives, loses the ball, gives it to Chen, off to the right side to Simpson. Simpson bounce pass back up top. So we can get around Simpson deep on the left wing. Perkins has a hand in the face. She drives in on Perkins. The double team comes. Back up top. On the drive, up top to Linton. Linton on the drive, drives in off the side, blocked by Green. Rebound, Jennings on the inside. And then ball's knocked out of bounds by Nelson County, I think was the whistle. Chen will check out. Laney Newton will re-enter. (34-23). 4:03 to go in the game. Free throw line jumper by Van Meter is good, and she'll go to the line.
Basket is good. Foul on number 14.
Foul called on Malia Jones. Her second. Van Meter to the line to try and convert on the N1, 73%, and it is good. Right when Nelson County looked like they were having a little bit of life, Lady Cougars have expanded this back to 14, 37-23, under 4 minutes left in the third quarter of play. Linton off to the near side, crosses it left wing, Jones. Back off to Linton. Linton back to Jones, deep on the left wing. Back now to Linton, 3:38 left in the third quarter. Grayson on top, 37-23. Lady Cougars looking for win number 9 in a row. Linton on the drive. Jump pass back out front, and Green is going to be whistled for a foul. Made just a little bit too much contact. Kennedy, her third, team's third. Ella Narvaez comes in. Poor Ella can never get her last name said right by PA announcers. Narvaez. 3 in the near corner is missed by Thomas Nelson. Long rebound chased down by Simpson in the far corner. She hustled to get there. Simpson is a really solid player. She hustles every single time. Far corner Simpson. She runs the baseline, feeds it off in the middle, pass deflected and in the hands of Perkins for Grayson. Perkins angles back up to the far side of the floor. Lady Cougars 3. Perkins, good. Puts it in. She has 17 points. And Grayson leads 40-23 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Left wing. Blanton almost gets the stolen pass on the inside. Bounce pass in the lane. Shot way off the left. Rebounded by Perkins for Grayson. Perkins angles back towards the far side of the floor. Outlet inside to Narvaez. She's bumped. Shot off the left side. Good. Absorbs the contact and puts it in. 42-23. Grayson County on top. An 11-0 run for the Lady Cougars here over these last couple of minutes. Nelson County really needs a bucket. Right side Linton. Off to left wing to Jones. Back now to Linton. This is with Megan Simpson, their second leading scorer. She's not played in the second half yet. In fact, I think she's gone back. Nope, I was going to say she's gone back to the bench. No, she hasn't. She's come back to check in. Ella Narvaez will pick up her second foul. Team's fourth on that play. Megan Simpson re-enters, as does Nally. Timeout, Mike McClintock. 2:11 left in the third quarter. Lady Cougars in control, 42-23. This is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
To Breckinridge County High School, it is 42-23. Lady Cougars in control. Sam Formerly here with you on the call. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in to the coverage here this afternoon. On the inbound pass missed by Thomas Nelson, put back by Simpson, and Narvaez has it, falls down. That'll be a walk called on Narvaez. That's just bad luck for the Lady Cougars on that play. Another chance for Nelson County on the inside. Give it off right side. Handoff pass to Simpson, guarded by Van Meter. Into the corner. And back up to Nora Kate Simpson, who's going to reset up the offense. 42-23, Grayson leads by 19. 150 left here in this third quarter of play. They give it to Megan Simpson, who gets her first points. She spins in the lane, and the bank is open for her. Up the near side, an outlet to the left wing. Perkins, 3, got it! 6 threes here in this game for Sydney Perkins. She's got 20, and the Lady Cougars lead is 20 with 90 seconds left in the third quarter. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Up top, Nora Kate Simpson, 3 to answer, got it! Nelson County does not want to get into a shooting contest with Grayson County, more so just because they're down by 17. Sydney Perkins up top in between the circles to Narvaez, left wing to Blanton, Bounce pass back up top to Jennings. Right side Perkins. Perkins spins up top to Narvaez. Left wing Blanton with 55 seconds and counting. They feed it to Narvaez off the left side. Great feed by Isabel Blanton to find Narvaez on the inside wide open. 45 seconds and counting left in this game. Right side to Nora Kate Simpson. Up top, swinging it off left side. 3 by Nally is short. Rebounded by Narvaez for Grayson County with 35 seconds and counting left here in this third quarter of play. Van Meter flips a shot up on the drive. She's fouled, hits the deck. And Lainey Newton is called for her first foul. Van Meter back to the free throw line. She had a hard fall earlier on in this quarter. I knew she maybe was out for 2 minutes maybe. And I'm surprised it was 2 minutes. Knowing the Van Meters. First free throw good. Emily Mackin re-enters for Nelson County with 31.2, 20-point Grayson County lead. Missed by Van Meter, rebounded by Megan Simpson. Up to the far side to Nora Kate Simpson on that left side, guarded by Van Meter. Up top to Mackin, back now to Nora Kate. In between the circles, Nelson County down by 20 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Far corner. On the inside, deflected out of bounds. Narvaez defends the inside very well. She's very athletic on the interior of that defense for the Lady Cougars. 14.8 on the clock in the third quarter. Far left wing, back up top, 10 seconds and counting. Better believe they're trying to get this to Simpson. Instead, it's driven in by Nally. Back up top, a high arcing 3 is missed. Rebounded by Perkins with 3 seconds. With 2 seconds, Grayson County will not get a shot off. The end of the third quarter, Lady Cougars lead 48-28. It's Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
There is nothing more dangerous at a high school basketball game than giving someone an opportunity to throw T-shirts. Steven and I almost got annihilated last night. I almost just got hit in the face with one today. Gotta love it. Puts me on edge. What doesn't put me on edge, though, is Lady Cougars are on top 48-28, and Nora Kate Simpson is being sent off the floor. Does she have some blood? Appears so. That's big. Nelson County's leading scorer in the play that Grayson County's not had an answer for in this game heads to the bench right now, and I'm imagining that they're going to try and get her fixed up as quick as possible. Grayson County will start the fourth quarter. The ball ain't a 20-point lead. Sandy Perkins leads with 20 points for Grayson. It's Bree Jones, a 3, top side. Got it! 10 for Bree Jones in this game, her second 3 of the contest. Lady Cougars in control. In fact, the Simpsons were the only players to score in that second half of play so far for Nelson County. It's 51-28. Lady Cougars looking to be well on their way to winning their 9th straight game. Up top, 3 by Linton. It's off to the right side. Narvaez with a rebound immediately flips it off to Van Meter up the far side of the floor. Van Meter on the drive, backs it off to the right wing. Up top now to Bree Jones. Jones up top to Van Meter. With the left hand, handoff pass to Perkins. Perkins curls around, handoff to Jones. Jones comes back towards the near side, flips it off to Van Meter. Step back left side 3s off to the back of the iron. Megan Simpson gets the loose ball for Nelson County. And here they come up the near side of the floor. 51-28, Lady Cougars in control. 6:55 left in the fourth quarter. A play goes through the legs of a Lady Cougar player, and a 3 on the left wing is put in by Nally. Her second 3 of the game. And it's a 20-point game. And listen, if you're Nelson County, you're going to have to start stringing together some stops in the defensive end. Off the right side, Blanton's three is missed. Put back Jones on the inside. Great job by Jones, defended off on the interior. Left wing Linton. Swings it off right side to Newton. Into the corner, back out to Newton. Swings it off left side. Again, the Cougar boys game will follow this one. If you're watching with us, our stream will probably end immediately following this girls game, and we'll have Coach Mack's interview at the beginning of broadcast number 2, just based on timing. Left wing, Linton, 53-31. Up top, another deep three, let fly. It's missed this time. Megan Simpson gets the rebound, goes up, the hook shot good for Megan Simpson. She's only got 4 points today. Grayson's done a pretty good job limiting her opportunities. Sydney Perkins, three off the left side. It's too strong. Rebound on the floor, fight for it, loose ball, jump ball. The arrow will head towards the Lady Cardinals. 53-33, 5:27 left here in the ball game. Grayson up by 20. Far side, Nally. Loops it off into the middle to Linton, who's going to back it off. This is an interesting situation here if you're Nelson County, as there's a three on the far side. Good, and that's really what you're going to start needing. Nally hits her third three of the game. She's got 9 points. She shoots almost 40% from deep and showing off there. The 8th grader, good shooter for Nelson County in the future. Now if you're the Lady Cardinals, you got to start stringing together some stops. Blankton, 18 on the right wing, in and out and in. Isabel Blanton gets the shot to roll. And Nelson County's deficit is back to 19 now. Lady Cougars not going away at all and not making it easy to allow for Nelson County to have any shot at a comeback. Free throw line, Megan Simpson. Back up top now in between the circles. Linton to the right side. Back up top now. Again, this is all without Nora Kate Simpson, who's back on the bench right now. Might be a bloody nose. Looks like she might have something in her nose right now. Left wing Linton weaving through, back up top. Nelson's been doing this a lot where they just drive and kick it right back out before taking a shot. On the inside, rebounded by Simpson. Her putback is missed. She's going to go to the free throw line, where she is 56.7%. Bree Jones, her fourth. Two coming for Megan Simpson. First one was no good for Simpson. Allie Jennings re-enters. And the second gets the roll for Simpson. She will get that one to drop. Lady Cougars up by 18. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And listen, usually this is where you might see Grayson start to play a little stall ball, but they've played well in shooting just normal. I think you're just playing your offense like normal. Bounce pass left side to Narvaez. Inside to Perkins. Into the corner. Jones, three. Off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Megan Simpson for Nelson County. Good look. Just doesn't drop. Linton in between the circles. Right side, Nally. Swings it off left side to Mackin. Inside to Megan Simpson. The double team comes. Mackin, or that is Linton, three. Good, top side. Nelson County starting to hit some threes in this second half. It might be too little, too late. Lady Cougars up 15 with 3:20 left in the fourth quarter. Now I think this might be where you start to slow down your possession just a little bit. Bounce pass Narvaez on the left wing. Off to Jennings. Jennings bounce pass to Jones. Jones swings it off right side, Perkins. The defense comes tight, man-to-man for Nelson County. Left wing Narvaez picked up by Simpson. And they're going to reset it back up to Van Meter. Van Meter on the drive down the right side, gets the hole. Too strong on the shot, but is fouled by Mackin. It's just her first. Team's first of this fourth quarter of play. Van Meter back to the line. She is 2 of 3 today. The free throw percentage has not been a strength of Sutton this year when it has in years past. She makes the first. Last year she was over 80%. Heck, I think she even spent some time around 90%. This year, only 73%. Kennedy Green in, Narvaez out. Van Meter gets both free throws. 57-40, Grayson up by 17. 2:45 left in the game. It's probably one of these for Nelson. If you don't get a bucket here, the dagger is out for Grayson County if it's not already. Linton walks with it up top, and that could be daggers out for Grayson County Lady Cougars to win their 9th straight game. Last time they won 9 straight, 2015, when they had a 10-game winning streak. They'll look to make it 10 as Kennedy Green on the cut drives down the right side with a layup. Those are the plays that we've been waiting to see from Kennedy. So, I mean, just the consistency of those is what could make her an elite player. Inside pass taken away by Bree Jones. Grayson will get the ball back. Up by 19, 2 minutes to go. Left wing Jennings. Up top to Perkins, right side to Jones. Jones flips it back off to Sydney. It goes out of bounds off of Nelson County. Not a great pass. And Nally just knocked it out. I thought that was off of Perkins, but the official, Trevino Kelly, was right there on top of it. And I am very much not right there on top of it. 1:53 to go. Lady Cougars up by 19. Left wing Jennings. Up top to Perkins, swings it off right side to Jones. Jones gets the bounce pass up top to Jennings. Guarded by Megan Simpson. Right side Jones, 90 seconds left in the game. Lady Cougars gonna win their 9th straight game. As Van Meter drives, fade away, step back Jay, missed, Jennings rebound. One dribble, goes back up and is blocked out of bounds by Simpson.
Out of bounds to the Cougars. Into the game for Nelson County, number 14, Malia Jones.
Malia Jones re-enters. Be Perkins. Bounce pass into the corner to Jennings. Off to Jones. 1:23 to go on the inside. Jennings, she's fouled from behind by Simpson. Grayson County going to win their 9th straight game here today.
Foul on number 42, Megan Simpson.
Megan Simpson, it's only her first foul. Team second. Allie Jennings to the stripe. First one good. This is another thing that Allie has improved drastically at. Shooting the free throw. And this Lady Cougar team, 14th in the state in free throw percentage. They show off there, make both of them. It's hard to beat teams that make their free throws at a high level, especially if they get off to a good start, which you've now seen back-to-back days of for Grayson. Inside to Megan Simpson, blocked by Jennings on the inside. Great defense by the Lady Cougars. They're on top 61-40 with 1 minute left in the game.
1 minute left in the ballgame.
Handoff to Perkins. Has it at the logo. Handoff pass to Jones, 61-40. Handoff Perkins. Curling around to the right side, bounce pass to Jones. Jones will get it back up top, 45 seconds and counting. Here they're extending this pressure. Jones drives on that left side. Lady Cougars can be more than fine with just dribbling it out. Van Meter throws it away. Loose ball picked up by Nelson County. Nelson County down the near side. Van Meter going to be called for a foul. That'll be her third. Only the team's first of this fourth quarter. I was worried there in that third quarter. We had quite a few fouls in a sequence. I was worried that we were going to have a lot in a row, but luckily it's really calmed down. Nora Kate Simpson to trigger. We'll get it back. No, Jennings says, I'll just take it myself. And that will probably do it. Mike McClintock holding up the stop sign. He says, I've seen enough. As long as Nelson County doesn't foul, the Lady Cougars will win this game by a final tally of 61-40. 9 straight wins for the Lady Cougars. Sydney Perkins leads the way with 20 points. Triple zeros on the scoreboard. Lady Cougars win 61-40. We'll come back. We'll keep it live on K105 Digital Productions for now, but we'll probably end that stream soon as this is Lady Cougar basketball on the Moose.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
but now our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Is Cougar basketball on K105.
Lady Cougars win 61-40 against Nelson County. Sydney Perkins leads the way with 20 points. We are going to jump into an extended break here. If you're watching on K105 Digital Productions, if you're watching on YouTube, the stream should automatically send you to Grayson County Breck. We'll hopefully get a chance to have a quick conversation with Coach Mack, but these next couple of minutes are going to be a little bit hectic. Lady Cougars win 61-40. Grayson and Breck comes up next.